everyone, this is Jessica with Chris Judge. Hi Chris.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
You may have recognized Chris from Stargate SG-1. Maybe not. Maybe not. So Chris, how are you finding the convention so far?
Oh, I love it. I like to get out and thank the fans for all the years of support.
All the meet and greets stuff.
Yeah, I actually enjoy that. I mean, it was strictly due to the fan support that we hung around for so long. So I really enjoy being able to tell people thank you.
Right. So how different is a convention like this one in France from, the huge conventions you can have in Los Angeles or, San Francisco? How different is it?
It's really not all that different.
Really?
It really isn't. It's just, aside from the sheer number of people, it's weird that sci-fi fans have gotten, through, I guess, the mainstream media, this reputation for being like weird or it's like,
but trendy.
It's like everyone's really lovely and friendly, and you never see fights breaking out in a convention.
That's true. Unless there's a real big problem.
Yeah, right. Well, except for I think when X-Men premiered, I think there was a stabbing at Comic-Con.
No way.
Yeah.
Really?
I think it was either X-Men or The Dark Knight. I can't remember which one it was, but that's pretty much the only incident I've ever heard about.
Right. So, can you share with us some of your best and worst memories from the set? Well, either set, either scenario.
Well, gosh,
I know that's a tough question.
I think one of my favorite things on and this is more just as a fan, just a person, was on the Dark Knight set when the first time that Bale walked on the set in the Batman getup. That was kind of one of the moments where I was just like, this is pretty cool.
This is badass.
Yeah. That was pretty cool. Well, that and the 8 catering trucks that we had.
8?
Yeah.
No way.
It was the biggest circus of catering trucks that I've ever seen.
Wow.
And delicious. But as far as Stargate goes, we had a lot of great moments. I think probably the whole week of doing episode 200 was probably the most fun I've had doing anything in this business. It was just a week of joy and celebration, and everyone from no matter what your station was on the show, be it Jenny Op, Dolly Grip, actor, producer. It was truly everyone was equal and celebrating, and it was just a really joyous time.
Even though it was a pretty intense period for you too at that time.
Yeah. For all the different departments, it was basically 5 episodes in one, and they had the same amount of time to prepare, just like they would have to prepare for one episode. And everyone did it with a smile on their face and a drink in their cup. So it was great.
Most definitely. Are there any shows right now that you're watching? Apart from The Big Bang Theory, because you obviously had that great T-shirt yesterday during the
I do love The Big Bang Theory.
Yeah. What do you like about that show?
Well, it's the mix of real information mixed with just the outrageous comedy, that the both acting and writing. I think it's brilliantly written. It's brilliantly acted. The camaraderie among the cast. It's just a great half hour of entertainment.
And people can, kind of relate to it in an everyday life.
Right,
basis.
Absolutely.
Could you see yourself playing a character, even, for a little cameo or something
I've already written the episode.
Truly?
I've been lobbying to be on that show for 3 years.
Way to go. Are there any shows in which you would like, to make a slow apparition or...
That I would like to be on?
Yeah. Even for just the one episode.
Oh yeah. God, I'd love to be on Homeland. I'd love to be on True Blood. Love to be on Dexter. Love to be on American Horror Story. Love to be on The Walking Dead. Love to be on The Newsroom.
Basically anything.
No. I'm actually very
specific about
what shows I actually will make a point of watching every week, and those are the ones I pretty much make a point of watching every week. So yeah.
Right. How do you find time to watch all those episodes? All those series.
TiVo, it makes it a lot simpler. And we do I'm here, so I know my wife is recording. Today is Sunday. The Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead tonight, yeah.
Yeah, The Walking Dead tonight. And I'll be home Monday in time for Big Bang Theory.
Mm-hmm.
So she'll record Family Guy for me tonight. So yeah, it's kind of our quiet time, to watch Walking Dead, American Horror Story. It's our time that we put the kids to bed and we make the time to spend that time together.
Yeah, you need that too, being on the road all the time.
Absolutely.
That's something you must need.
Absolutely.
Can you tell us about your first day on the sets of SG1?
Yeah, our first day. Amanda, Michael, and I think walked onto the set and just went, wow. It was like being on one of the kind of old school MGM epics. Because I had worked fairly extensively by that point, but I had never been on a set that large, that it was overwhelming. I mean, it was literally just static. I remember looking even at the throne rooms, the slave chambers, the pyramid rooms, and the scale of them was just
overwhelming.
It was fantastic. Yeah, it was just one of those days where you just took a deep breath and said, let's get ready for the ride.
Can you tell us what you have both liked and disliked about Tilk's evolution along the series?
I liked in the beginning that he didn't say a lot. Mm-hmm. And it's something that the producers and I talked about. And he actually talked, if you remember the first few episodes, especially the first episode of the pilot, he spoke quite a bit. And I had this discussion with Brad and Jonathan, and I said maybe he should talk a little less, because then that made everything that he did say relevant and important. So that's something. But then by season 4 or 5, it's like he doesn't talk enough, So then I guess season 7, he became like this orator, and I went to what I had forgotten was, well, if you talk more, that means you have to memorize more lines. So I had really gotten out of the practice of it and really found it quite challenging to remember. I can remember one scene in particular, which was kind of the Jaffa version of the great Henry V speech. And it took me so long to learn it. And I was like, maybe I should have just stayed quiet.
Oops.
Yeah, right. But yeah, but I got back. It's memorizing is just like any other muscle. Once you
train it,
yeah, it becomes like you can look at it once or twice and have it memorized.
And that's enough.
Yeah.
Right. Should there be a real SG1 team, coming up together after, real Stargate discovery? Would you volunteer, to discover all the other planets that could be around?
It depends on what stage of my life. If it was before I was married and had kids, yes. Mm-hmm. But with the imagined peril that would come with that,
that's something else.
Yeah, I think I'd probably wait till all my kids are grown. My wife is good and tired of me. So,
is there any chance of that?
I hope not.
Right. Well, anyway, I think that's all for now.
All right.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed the convention.
Absolutely.
And have that safe flight back and enjoy your series.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Cheers.
Bye.